One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. So Buffalo's offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Puts it out of the air. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Got it set up on the outside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
And the Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Just keep swinging it. Touchdown, Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. So Miami, Ohio's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's past the 30. Oh, what a cut! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Redhawks headed quickly to the line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for a man, it's Lawrence. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's up.
That's a fumble on the play. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain. How about the shot of adrenaline and the increase in the pulse rate when you see that football squirt out like that and then it just rolls harmlessly out of bounds?
Did you see all those defenders? You see how quick they got?
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Red Hawks want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to fire deep. He's got it for a big play. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his target down the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. The short hands, it's Shabera. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Got a man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. They're working that left side. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast. So there was nowhere to go in the end zone there, that time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making the tackle.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on fourth down. No running room there as the defense has him surrounded. They bring him down short, and they'll get the ball back. And the Red Hawks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Red Hawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Red Hawks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got him downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. A quick timeout called by the kicking team here.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Red Hawks have this offense rolling.
Here we go.
Handoff from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
To the air on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Red Hawks come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Bringing the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team.
Looking for the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The returner brings it out to the 41. And
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen.
Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers.
And here's the third interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Redhawks moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
They'll run the screen, and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Lawrence. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. All out of space. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Takes a hit as he fires.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So they're...
There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards. And that...
Touchdown, Buffalo! And the route is on. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It's complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Tackle is made.
New set of downs after the completion.
And that's first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Redhawks. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys are...
Makes the grab at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls. And the stomping has commenced. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1?
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll try to take it back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Miami, Ohio, 12.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give on the option. Turning it on. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Miami, Ohio, 19.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Gets it to the back. Hard running there. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Red Hawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
19.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close.